So as the veterans get cut, the Philadelphia Eagles keep their eyes open. These are the players that the Eagles may have a chance at getting. We have had a history of getting these veterans on 1-year prove-it deals, and there might be one name that the whole league does not want to see added to the Philadelphia Eagles roster. So let's talk about it.
You want Philly?
Yeah, let's do it.
What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast. So today we are going to talk about Bobby. We're going to talk about Bobby Wagner, man. He just got released. He had literally a 5-year, $50 million deal or something like that, and they cut him after 1 year. So now he is a free agent, got released by the Rams. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about why it might not be a realistic possibility, and I'll talk about why it might be a realistic possibility. There's two sides to this coin. Now, before we get into that, be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the family. We are on the road to 5K. We would love for you guys to join that ride. Also, check out all the live streams. We're going to be going live from the Scouting Combine all week, so definitely check that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if you guys want to help that trip in any way, I will have links to my Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App below if you guys want to help. But let's get into this topic. Let's get into this show, man. So Bobby Wagner, the 32-year-old veteran, was released by the Rams yesterday, and there's a lot of teams that would love to have his services on their team. Obviously, last year, over 100 tackles, second team All-Pro. He's still got it in him, right? There's still a lot of teams that believe Bobby Wagner is playing at a high level, and I'm one of those people that think he's playing at a high level. So we're going to start with why I don't think it's going to happen, and that's because he is playing at such a high level. Like I said in the beginning, the Eagles like to get these 1-year deals, these prove-it type deals. There's not much for Bobby Wagner to prove. I think that he's going to go on this open market, and he's going to have a bunch of suitors. I know that he's older, but like I said, last year, over 100 tackles, he's second team All-Pro. That's not going to come cheap. That's not going to just be maybe it was lucky. No, he's been like that all his career. He's a future Hall of Famer. It's going to cost a pretty penny, most likely, for him to come to the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, he might, we'll get to that when I say the things why he might. But to continue on why he might not, I don't know if he really fits what we're trying to do. The Philadelphia Eagles obviously have a Nakobe Dean waiting in the wings. We are trying to figure out what the future of this defense is going to be. Do we really want to add an older piece? I don't know. And I'm saying this from the mindset of Howie Roseman and Jeffrey Lurie. Me personally, bring them on in. Bring them on in. I'll take them. But, the staff and the Eagles brass, they may be looking at this and saying it may not be the smartest move for us to go and get a 32-year-old when we have young guys ready to play. I have seen some people say, put Nakobe Dean and, Bobby Wagner out there. Possibility, that's a possibility. You're asking Nakobe Dean to probably switch positions and learn a new position and then switch back when Bobby Wagner leaves. Like, I don't know if that's really the smartest thing to do for the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, why would he come here? Why is it a possibility that he could come here? Again, like I said, the Eagles are not shy on getting veterans, especially at that linebacking position. We've seen it time and time again. They like to get people that are proven and on good contracts. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. But they like to get guys that are proven at that position. And we are a competing team. We are a contending team. Obviously, he went to the LA Rams because they were a contending team. He thought maybe I can go out there and get a ring. He wasn't able to go do that. He obviously has a ring with the Legion of Boom, so it's not like a pressing thing. But if he wants to contend one more time before he does hang up the cleats, I think the Philadelphia Eagles are a great team for him to do that. Get yourself a little bit more money, maybe $5-6 million, and go out there and compete for another ring. He would definitely help us. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, there are young guys that we want to see what they can do. But if we're just looking at talent, if we're just looking at, this guy over that guy, it's hard to say that Bobby Wagner is not better than the players that we have right now at that linebacker position, at least signed. You can I guess you can make an argument about TJ Edwards, excuse me, but I can't really. I really can't. Definitely can't make a conversation about Kaiser White. Nakobe Dean, we haven't really seen enough to really make a conversation there. So talent-wise, he definitely fits. Talent-wise, he's definitely a guy that we could utilize. Now, does this franchise want to go older? That's what we're going to have to see. But there's a lot of reasons why I can see Bobby Wagner wanting to come to Philly. We have the fan base. We have the sports city. We have a great team, a great culture, and we're winning. You know what I'm saying? And I think that you add all that together, and it could be a perfect marriage. It could be a perfect home for Bobby Wagner to finally finish up his career at. I don't know if it happens. I don't want to sit here and act like it will. I know a lot of people are going to probably see the title, and they're going to see the thumbnail, and they're going to be like, I don't want him. This, that, and the third. He's not washed. So if that's what you're going to say, just don't even comment at this point. Like, it makes zero sense if that's really what you're going to say, because he's not washed. Second team All-Pro at 32 years old is not washed, not in the slightest. He was that defense. He played all year. He didn't get hurt. The Rams were just bad, and don't let that cloud the vision of what Bobby Wagner can bring to the team. But at the end of the day, obviously, this is on the team. This is on the front office. This is on Howie Roseman. And I will say this, I think that this is going to really depict and really show what the mindset of this Philadelphia Eagles team is going into next year. If they do sign Bobby Wagner, to me, that says that they're all in. To me, that says that they want to win another Super Bowl. They want to get to the Super Bowl again next year. They're not trying to wait. They're not trying to build anything up. If they don't sign Bobby Wagner and we run into the NFL, or if we run into the season with what we have and a linebacking core, that says a lot in itself as well. So we'll see what happens with this, and you guys let me know, would you want Bobby Wagner? Do you want Bobby on the team? I would not mind it at all. I would be cool with it, but I want to know your guys' opinions. But other than that, y'all know what it is, man. It is Fly Eagles Fly, and we are out here. Peace!
Eagles fans everywhere, this is for you.
Yeah. Fly Eagles flying on the team. Touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a Bird Gang Nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here.